Hello YouTube, this is OmniDitto here, and I am coming at you with a double header today. That's right, I'm going to show off to you guys a deck I have been working on. A deck that I think has a lot of potential, and in addition to that, I'm going to be going into the building the deck of the week. But it's really easy because there's really just like one different build we could use. Anywho, now I have here these Ooparts monsters, or Chronomaly now they're called, right? And this is what I call ancient toys, because these are Ooparts monsters and they're old things, and then I use some wind-up cards because they are my favorite archetype. And the Ooparts are slowly becoming, I'm starting to get a liking to them. They're not as awesome as I thought they could have been, but for what they do, they're pretty awesome. Now, essentially what this deck tries to do is spam rank 3s and 5s. And it also gets 4s off occasionally with Magician Shark. This is a brand new deck, but my goal was to make this the next Plants, okay? Because Plants spammed, or swarmed, I guess is what they call it. They swarmed Synchro monsters, and I want this to swarm Xyz monsters. And from the playtesting I've done, it does pretty well. I've done a lot of different versions of the deck. I got, if you guys can see it right here, I've got Ancient Toys 1 through 5, and I change a few cards around, see how it works, and if I don't like it, get rid of it. And then also, thanks to Naranagi for this tech, Junk Forward. It's basically a better Cyber Dragon, especially when you're using rank 3s. It just gets the job done, really. So, I run 7 different darks with the Tour Guide engine, the Tour Bus, because I'm playing partial windups, and the 2 TG Warwolves because I'm special summoning level 4 lowers a lot, and and then Sangan, so it's 7 darks, and because I'm playing 7 darks, I figured I'd try and play Dark Armed. Not sure how this is really going yet, because I just put it in, so it doesn't really, it hasn't done much yet, but I'm going to see if it works, and, see how that goes. But then there's also Blackluster Soldier Envoy at the beginning, because I am playing 7 darks and 6 lights, so, naturally, that's a very good choice, because, it's in a deck where you could run BLS effectively. Why wouldn't you run it? And frankly, this deck does run it pretty effectively. But it does really spam, rank 3s and rank 5s. And then, of course, I play Mind Control and rank 5s, so I like Gaia Dragon. And then my choice rank 4, which I might choose Maestroke, or I might edit this a little bit. I also play 3 instant fusion targets, but I might take out Carbonella Warrior, just so I can have another, like a Maestroke or something, ironically enough, another level 4 target for the case. But, really, it's just because this deck does, in fact, overextend a lot. I want to try and fit Dark Bribes in there or something, but at the same time, I don't want to go over 40 cards just because it makes for more consistency, in my opinion, to get, because in a deck that pulls off combos as much as this deck does, because it's a very, very combo-oriented deck, like I can get first turn 2 rank 3s and a rank 5. It works really easily. And I'll do a deck profile or like a test run with, and I'll show you guys that, so you can see that later. But anyways, now let's move on to the deck of the week. I am choosing That Poke That's British's suggestion of Malefics. So, yeah, thanks to him for that. It's my buddy Danny. And there's a few things that we can do with Malefics, but I think the one thing that I want to do is I want to make Gravekeeper Malefics. So we're just going to go into the Gravekeeper section here. Gravekeeper's Assailant. When this card declares an attack, you can change one position. Okay. Gravekeeper's Assailant's not bad. You gotta put the ones that we know are good. Gravekeeper's Commandant. There's no reason to play Terraforming if I could do that. Gravekeeper's Descendant. Gravekeeper's Recruiter, Gravekeeper's Spy. Those are all good cards. Gravekeeper's Steel is a pretty good card too. Alright, let's see here. Some people play Guard. I'll tech 1 Guard and 1 Assailant just because that way I have names, and that's good. Alright, 14 monsters so far. So I know that some Gravekeepers play not a lot of back row, and some do. So, well, first I gotta put Necro Valley in here. 1, 2, 3. And in order to protect my Necro Valley, I'm going to get some Dark Bribes. Let's put 3 in there, I guess. And now we gotta put the Malefic monsters. Okay, let's put in 2 Malefic Stardust, 2 Malefic Cyber Ends, and let's put in Gear Town stuff. No, actually, we'll see. We'll see about that one. You know, maybe I could play 2 of these. Maybe I don't need that much. Maybe I don't need 2 steals. We'll see. I do like this. I want to make Malefic Gravekeeper Gear Town, but we'll see about that one. I could use Skill Drain, actually. I could also make... No, Yeah, you know, I do like this a lot. You know, I'm not entirely sure how to build Gravekeepers. I think I did it alright. You know, having these Malefic monsters kind of worries me a little just because Necro Valley. So, okay, let's see. I could pitch those 2. So I basically am playing 5 Necro Valleys, I suppose. So, I think that might work. I'm not sure. I'll have to check it out, and I'll have to test it. But I will also make another one. Okay, I didn't think I was going to, but I will. Let's make Malefic Gear Town. Okay, whoops. Can I not fit Gear Town? Malefic Gear. Okay. Add the Malefic monsters. These ones seem good. Then we'll add Malefic World, just because it's decent, and then we'll add... What else do we want? Oh, that's right, Gear Town. And we can add terraforming. May as well add 2 terraforming. It's just deck thinning. Actually, no, 1 terraforming, just because then it's like I'm playing 6. You know, I'm playing 4 of these and 3 of these. And then we will play the Ancient Gear monsters, which you play Ancient Gear Gadgetron. And what else do you play in these kinds of decks? I suppose you could play Thunder Kings. Just because even though we're running terraforming, I feel like Thunder King would be good. And I suppose I could just make basic stun monsters in here. I'll do Fiendish Chains, D-Prisons. I need Dark Bribe too. Nice Dark Bribes. Let's see. I have no idea if I've done this right, so I will ask my friend who plays these. But that's going to be the deck of the week. A little shorter. Hopefully you guys like it shorter, because I know I kind of do. Just because that way it's easier to watch. So, that's going to be all for me, guys. Tell me what you think in the comment section down below. And that's going to be it. Thanks, guys. Good night, and good luck.